Hello, everybody. Welcome to the very first episode of the PB&J Show. I am Pastor Ben.
And I'm Jay Skeezy.
We're here today shooting this first episode because we want to bring you pertinent information. Isn't that right?
Yes, it is.
Well, today we are going to start off with a few of the most unsolved...
Unsolved Mysteries.
The top 3 unsolved mysteries of Glendale Baptist. Jason, what is the number 3 mystery at Glendale Baptist? What is it that keeps you up at night that you wish you knew the answer to?
The number 3 mystery at Glendale Baptist is whose dishes are in the fellowship hall and how long have they been there?
Ooh, that is a good one. Well, let's check it out. We went on location today to discover a little bit more about these dishes.
As of this current moment, we have a lot of dishes remaining in the fellowship hall from past potlucks and other events related with food. And these dishes have been here for as long as I can remember, and no one really knows who they belong to. But Miss Judy has been trying to get the owners to come back and find them, but they haven't come back for them.
All right, so Jason, did you see any names, any fingerprints, any evidence telling you who those dishes belong to?
After a long analysis that took me many hours, I've determined that there is no usable evidence to determine whose dishes those are.
Well, I'll tell you somebody who really would like you to pick up your dishes, and that's Miss Judy Oglesby. She would love it if you would come and pick them up and take them home, and then you can fill them back up and bring them to the next potluck or Golden Harvest whenever that returns, and we could eat some of that wonderful food that all the people of Glendale make. The second mystery of Glendale Baptist, you know, I hadn't even noticed it was a mystery until Jason pointed it out in our sanctuary. Jason, what's our second most popular unsolved mystery?
The second mystery at Glendale Baptist is, what is that pew doing on the right wall of the sanctuary by the stage?
If you don't know what we're talking about, just check this out.
I'm currently sitting on the right side of the sanctuary where we have this random pew just sitting up against the wall. No one really knows what this pew is currently used for, as it doesn't really have a good view of the stage. But one thing this pew is used for is storage. At the current moment, we just have the most random stuff on this pew.
So Jason, while you were sitting on that pew, I was curious. Like, I looked over there, and I am used to seeing there's one person who likes to sit on that pew during worship. Do you know who that person is?
I believe it's Boogie.
It is Boogie. It's my friend Boogie. Boogie loves to sit on that pew, and I think it's because he likes to watch Justin play the drums. Who do you think stores the most stuff on the pew?
I believe it would have to be our bass player, Nathaniel Lane.
Do you know him?
Kind of.
Mm-hmm. The number 1 mystery of Glendale Baptist Church is who is digging all of the holes all over the field, and why are they digging them?
So many.
How many do you think are out there right now?
At least like 10, 20.
Man, it's crazy. So we went on location to try to find out what was going on with the holes in the field in front of the church, and you know, we ran across a very suspicious character. Well, just check this out. Ladies and gentlemen, Glendale Baptist faithful, we are out here on the scene of the number 1 Glendale Baptist mystery. Why are all these holes being dug in our field, and who is doing it? Whoever's done it has now added some rope and flags. It looks like they put out a bunch of cones. You can see the holes and the little piles of dirt everywhere. They're not even in a straight line. I mean, I just don't know what to make of it. I live across the street. We've been trying to keep an eye out. We want to watch out for our church, make sure everything's kosher, but I just can't find out. I can't catch who is digging the holes. I don't know where they are. I don't know what they're doing. Hey, wait a minute. Oh, sir, can I talk to you? Excuse me. Can you tell me why you're... Hello? Hey. Well, folks, the mystery still exists.
Folks, we really like to know who this suspicious character is who's been digging holes around at Glendale Baptist. But the good news is, we have his shovel.
That's true, and you're not getting that shovel back unless you come and tell us what those holes are being dug for. We do have a couple of announcements today about coming back to church and things that are going to take place.
The first announcement we have is that this Sunday and for the next few, we'll be having 2 services on Sunday morning. To find out the times of these services, you need to go and check the Glendale Baptist Facebook account or check the weekly newsletter.
In addition, when you come to these services, we're going to be taking extra precautions to make sure that we follow all the guidelines that have been set out by our governor. We're going to make sure that we have everything clean to a high standard and that we give you enough space to maintain social distancing. If you do not feel comfortable or safe coming out of your home right now because of your age or because of a medical condition, we want you to know that we are going to continue to stream our services online and do our very best to make sure that you can worship with us until you are able to come back to church.
The second announcement is that Sunday school will not be returning for the moment. It is unknown when it will return, but whenever your teacher is ready for it to return, you will be notified by your teacher. Our current plan is to have our summer schedule released on the first Sunday of June.
We want to thank you for watching our announcement video to the end. We hope that you got all the information that you needed. We're looking forward to seeing you in church. And I do want to let you know that out of the top 3 mysteries, we did not figure out who all the dishes belong to, and we definitely still don't know why the pew was placed over there, but we did find out a little more information about who was digging those holes and why. Do you know anything about that guy, Jason?
I've now learned the identity of our mass perpetrator.
Mm.
And he goes by the name of Mr. Burt.
Some people even call him Papa Burt. But you know what? It's not a great mystery anymore. Bert Todd and all of the rest of the building and grounds are working hard to make sure we have plenty of water pressure in the church, and there is an old pipe, an old water line that they are replacing in the field that they had to locate. So we thank our building and grounds ministry for all of their hard work. Larry Johns, Bert Todd, and Dave Watkins, Gary Parmenter have been up here often making sure that they could find and locate that issue and get it repaired. So when you come back to church, hopefully we're going to have a lot more water pressure than what we had before. We appreciate all of that. So Jason, anything else you want to say today before we go?
Maybe just a special thank you to Mr. Burt for coming down to assist us.
Yes, Burt, awesome video debut, my friend. And I'll say for the both of us, PB and J, goodbye.